Good morning, you guys. It is Saturday, the 5th. It's 10:15, and my plans today were my mom's coming over, and we're gonna do some plant stuff. Like I need to repot my bird of paradise. It's kind of growing out, like going crazy. It's clearly growing out of its pot. I knew I was gonna say that, and then I realized how stupid it sounded. Anyway. So the water's just kind of going through it really quickly when I water it. So I figured, hey, I need to check the roots and start working on that. It's a 2-person job, and my mom decided to come visit, so I'm really excited about that. I love spending time with my mom. I feel like it's so interesting because I was just talking to my friend about this, but I feel like as you get older, you enjoy spending time with your parents more. And I guess I didn't really realize it as much until just like recently. I was like, man, I really enjoy spending time around older people versus, not to say that like spending time around younger people is bad. I don't know. Maybe it's because as I'm aging, I have more in common with my parents or something. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna be doing some plant stuff today, and I wanted to also show you guys this jacket that I ended up getting. It's an Alpinestars Stella GP Plus. It's the version 4, which is the most recent one. So I'll end up showing you guys that one. In the meantime, I'm just chilling with the cat. Hi. And she's chilling in the sun. She's really enjoying it. So yeah. I also forgot to mention that it's gonna be like 80 degrees today, and I mean, I'm not completely a real Minnesotan if I don't talk about the weather with you guys, but it's kind of interesting because now it's like since it's now already autumn, it's doing the thing where it's like cold in the morning and like hot in the afternoon. That's like the Minnesota experience for autumn. So by the time the afternoon comes, you're like sweating your butt off in a sweater. That's like another thing why we're like doing plant stuff today, because I don't want to deal with, like I mentioned, I don't want to deal with this crap because I remember I actually repotted this bird of paradise with my spouse in last winter, or this past winter, and it was a huge mess on the kitchen. We're like in the kitchen floor, like with dirt all over the place. So yeah, it was kind of crazy, but I think I'm gonna move my bird of paradise in advance so that we don't have to try and drag it out of the corner. Oh, a new leaf! It has a new leaf. Hello guys, I am back. It is 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 5:21. I ended up actually going to the apple orchard with some friends and their kids, and so me and my spouse went out, and so that basically we did that all afternoon, and I got home like around 4 o'clock and just kind of relaxed and talked to my sister on the phone for a little bit. And now I'm here. I'm gonna go over my Alpinestars Stella jacket that I just bought recently, but I did want to mention my really nice hoodie that I actually got from, so the friend that we went to the apple orchard with, she actually does tie-dye, and I actually wanted to show this off to you guys. It's a really nice hoodie. She custom made it for me. The tie-dye custom, she did like a space tie-dye, and I just wanted to show it to you guys and promote her store. I actually really like it. She makes some really pretty designs. I will put on the screen for you guys so that you guys can see the link to her Etsy shop, but I definitely recommend her designs. She does a really good job, and she's very artistic, and like I think this is amazing. Like the design, I just really like the design. So I really like anything space design related, like nebulas and stuff like that. I think it looks really cool. But I got my decaf because it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon and I can't drink any coffee because I'm old now, and I guess apparently it affects me. So it's funny because when I was younger I could drink caffeine and then just go straight to bed and it wasn't a big deal, but now I'm like, I guess it's decaf for me. So this is the Stella jacket. It is not the air version of the jacket. It's just like it's called the Stella GP Plus V4. They make an air version. I think that makes it's like perforated versus this one isn't. I really thought this was perforated and for summer like a summer riding jacket, but it's actually not. I was in such a hurry and like so excited to check out and buy the jacket that I didn't double check and didn't realize that it wasn't the air version. So this is I actually bought this to replace the Dionysi mesh jacket that I have that I've been using for the past 8 years, and because that one is like it's just, you can tell it's getting wore out, and it still works. It's not like I crashed in it or anything, but it's just, you can tell it's getting tired. So I was like, I'm gonna treat myself to some new gear for the summer, and I ended up getting something for autumn, really, because that's what it feels best in. I guess for me personally, I tend to be someone who runs pretty hot. Like I get hot very easily. So this feels like it's best for like 60 degrees, 70 degrees, but any hotter than that and it's gonna be like you're gonna be sweating in it. So though it's not, to me, it's not hot weather. They did end up adding these like they're for ventilation. I don't know exactly if they're for letting air go through. I would imagine that was the purpose, but they are kind of like behind right here, and I'll show you guys when I put the jacket on. They're kind of behind here, and I feel like that's kind of like doesn't make any sense. To me personally, it doesn't make any sense because the wind's going this way, it's not going this way. So you don't really get any airflow. That really kind of bothered me that they designed it and they put it behind right here. When I tried them on, when I was riding with this jacket for the first couple times, it did not help. So the jacket itself, it comes with shoulder armor and elbow armor. That's pretty typical. It doesn't come with a back protector, but it has pockets for the back protector. It actually has, here's the pocket. It actually has two different pockets. It has one pocket for the short back protector and one pocket for the long back protector. And it has one waterproof compartment here. It's like a zip style. And then they have one pocket here for like if you just wanted to slip something in. It doesn't have a zipper or a Velcro like snap or any type of anything holding it in, so something could fall out if you're not careful, if you have your jacket open. And then it has, obviously, its typical, like, you know, jacket pocket that you can fit something. I could fit my S24 in there. I have a Samsung S24. It did fit in there. It's a little tight, but it fits. And I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'm gonna put it on. Oh, I forgot to mention too that it does have a pocket for a chest protector as well, and if in the case that you wanted to do that. Yeah. So this actually comes with a thermal vest as well. It's not like super thick. It's more like, it has like this fleecy material, but it's not like really thick fleece. That actually zips on the inside. It obviously doesn't go all the way down the sleeve. But it does help. I did notice, like, when it was like 60 degrees and I was on my bike, it did help quite a bit. Even if I wasn't wearing like a hoodie underneath, I think it helps somewhat, but long term, if you're on the bike for like long periods of time in 60-degree weather, I imagine that you're going to get cold eventually. So yeah, it's just kind of there. It's helpful. You do notice too that of course they had to add the pink. Like, they couldn't not release women's gear without pink. Like, how else would we tell that it's women's gear? I guess, I don't know. I don't know. That kind of annoys me. Kind of annoys me that they always have to have pink, but because this is supposed to be the all black version of the coat, and there still is pink on it. This is what the end result. This is what it actually looks like. One thing I did notice is if I push too much, this does kind of start slipping open. There, that's better. So I guess you do have to zip it all the way up in order for it to like not do that. But I do want to mention that this jacket in particular, I feel like it's geared more towards, I want to say it's geared more toward petite women or more small chested women. I did look on the Revzilla website to look at this jacket, and one of the complaints about the design of this jacket is that women with bigger breasts tend to have issues with it, just because it's not very forgiving in this area. So there was a lot of complaints about it running small or just not being plus size friendly, which is to me, that's like it's disappointing, because that kind of prevents plus size women from having more options. I do know that Wind and Throttle does sell a lot of different women's gear that are more plus size friendly, but still it's like kind of like, okay, Alpinestars, get with it. But it does have these to cinch if you are like, if you're finding that it's too loose. It can be cinched in quite a bit. I just have mine at the regular setting. But yeah, as I mentioned to you guys before, this mesh opening here just kind of didn't make, maybe someone in the comments can explain it to me better. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something, but I just didn't understand the concept of putting airflow back here, because I did not feel any airflow at all. But the jacket itself is pretty nice. This is probably one of the jackets that I've had in the past for a while now that is actually fitting me really well. Yeah. Obviously this is without a back protector, so it might look a little bit different with the back protector, but I don't think it'll look that much different. But I'm 5'1" and I'm 130 pounds, so hopefully this will kind of help people make decisions. This is a size medium also. I'm gonna add all of the information in the box below, but this is a medium. I have like a size 30 waist. it's a little bit looser, obviously without the hoodie, but not loose enough where it's still form fitting. If I don't have the hoodie on. Actually could probably show you guys what it looks like without the hoodie. This is what it looks like without the hoodie underneath. Like I said, a little bit looser, not too much. It's just I think it's pretty form fitting. And I know it's like, the arms are just a teensy bit long, but not too much. I kind of have like really long arms in comparison to my body. But yeah, it goes down here and it covers pretty well. So a lot of like road rash or injury happens on the low side of your back right here, because when you come off your bike, you slide on this side sometimes. So I think it's great that it's covering this whole area. And I just wanted to show you guys real quick what it looks like on the bike. So this is what it looks like on the bike. I think that it looks pretty nice. You can see that it would fit a more super sport style bike just fine. As far as like leaning position goes. I don't have any issues with this getting too short here, obviously, because I did note that this was a little bit longer. But it does fit well. That concludes my little mini review of the Alpinestars jacket. I will make sure to leave some timestamps for people so that they can just like find it and not have to, like, if you don't want to watch everything else, you can just kind of go in and like watch just a small little review. I do know that a lot of people have found my channel through like searching for gear review for women's stuff, so I'm hoping that it helps somebody out there figure out if this is the jacket for them or if they want to go with something else. So yeah, if you did like my content and like what I've been filming, don't forget to like and subscribe, or leave a comment that you enjoyed it, and I will hopefully be creating more in the future. I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you again for watching. Take care and stay safe out there.